Hi, it's Doug here. Today I'm at Bald Hill and Bespoke have given me 5 more discs to review. So today we're going to review Stokely Discs, 5 discs from Stokely Discs. Now Scott Stokely is a disc golf legend, probably been around almost as long as anybody. Massive man, I've met him. He's tall, he has fingers about as long as my hand, and he can throw a long way. I believe he held distance records. So he's been around a long time. He tours the world these days, sort of spreading the gospel about disc golf and what an awesome sport it is. And now we have 5 discs from the Stokely Discs lineup to review. Thanks to Bespoke for lending me these discs to test out. You can go and check out these discs at their store, 113 Highbury Road, Burwood, I believe. They have a great little shop there where you can go and feel the plastic. So what are we throwing today? Now I don't know anything about these discs, I don't know anything about Stokely Discs, but we have a Juju putter, which is quite an odd disc. We have these, I don't know, are they thumb recesses here, sort of offset around the disc, so I guess these are for different size hands. The numbers are 2, 4, -1, 0. It feels almost like a lid, like a catch disc almost. So it's like an understable putter. Very curious about this. It's in strato plastic. I don't know how heavy it is, but I'll put the weights up when I've weighed them. Doesn't feel light. It feels like a normal disc. Our second disc is the Wren, which is a putter. Feels like a putter. No flight numbers on this. It is also in strato plastic. Feels like a pretty neutral vanilla putter to me. Just doesn't feel strange in the hand. Maybe a little deep for my small hands, but feels nice. Nice and grippy, and feels like it'd be a good putter. We have a Cardinal. Got the, looks like a compass on there, the cardinal points of the compass. So I'm not sure why the cardinal bird didn't appear, but we have a compass. This feels like a mid-range in thermoplastic. No flight numbers on this. Feels overstable. Feels almost like a, I don't know, a Kotoku from RPM, or just like an overstable Pyro maybe. Feels like an overstable mid. We'll see how that goes. We have an Owl in mesoplastic, which feels like a gummy Champion plastic almost. This is quite a domey. Looks like it's a slower disc. Almost feels like a Toro maybe. I don't know. So this feels like it's an overstable sort of approach disc, but it's quite domey. It's got like a little pop top in the middle. So curious about that, but it feels overstable. It feels like a Toro, a Zone, a Harper, an Anvil. I don't know. It feels like your approach disc. And finally, we have a Lark. So this feels like a faster disc. Oh, it's got weights on the side. Looks like it's 172. No flight numbers here. Feels like a fairway driver. Maybe 7 speed, maybe 8 speed. Feels a little bit like maybe an FD. Don't know. We'll see how this flies. Quite a slippery plastic, this one. This is in meso plastic first run, so we'll see how that goes. So we're going to toss these around. 9 holes at Bald Hill. It's a little windy. We'll see how we go. I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Okay, we're at Bald Hill, hole 1. About a 60-65 metres, slightly uphill, par 3. I'm going to try the Cardinal. Just for context, because disc reviews are pretty pointless, I believe, without knowing who's throwing them. So I'm 59 years old, I'm PDGA rated 880, Disc Golf Metrics rated 900, and UDisc rated 242, I think, at the moment. So make of that what you will. My max golf distance is around 100 metres with a G-Star strike, and I just try and throw gently. I don't try and rip the crap out of a disc. So yeah, you got an old dude throwing these, and we'll see how we go. Cardinal. I think it's overstable. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Certainly overstable. Nice. I'll try both putters when I'm putting out. Got the Juju and the Wren. We'll see how they go. Glidey. Good. hole 2 at Bald Hill, 100 metres. You've kind of got to throw a hyzer line, so it's really probably 110 metres. I'm only just this year started to sort of get looks and birdies with Shrike, so I'm not expecting to get anywhere near this, but I'm going to throw the Lark pretty much into a headwind here. We'll see how we go. This feels like an owl shot. See if it really is an overstable approach disc. Just worried it might be a bit fast, so I'm just going to throw this carefully. Yeah, that was fine. Certainly overstable. Early impressions, this is good putter. This is different, glidey, still getting a handle on it. Hole 3, 108 metre par 4. The disc golf orangutans eagle this. I'm a disc golf lemur and an old one, so I just try and get a birdie. We'll throw the Lark. Feels slippery. I'm just not sure I like the feel of this plastic, but that's just me. Try a sidearm owl and a backhand juju. Hole 4 at Bald Hill. This is a 60 metre downhill par 3. All the trees have sort of snapped off, so it used to be a lot more formidable. You got so many lines you can take now. Feels like it's made for the Cardinal, just a gentle Cardinal out to the right, bring it in. But I'll also throw a Wren just to see how this goes as a throwing putter. What's its stability like? Still don't know the flight numbers. Oh, 171 grams. 172 grams. The weights are here. Throw this straight. I don't know what it's going to do. Oh! Hit the cage. I love it. That Wren nearly aced. Lovely thrower. Hole 5 at Bald Hill, 190 metre par 5. Again, the orangutans, they'll eagle this. I have eagled it a few times, but not lately. So we're just going to try and throw Lark, upshot birdie. We'll see how we go. Slight tailwind. Grass is quite long at Bald Hill. It's September here, 2025, and it's spring in the southern hemisphere, and the grass has said, right, spring, and it's sprung. There's no skip at the moment. Bald Hill desperately needs a haircut, needs a mow. Looks like that's going about 80-85 metres, which is probably what a 7-speed should do for me. We'll go Lark again. This is slightly downhill. Might get some turn out of it, but it's downwind. Don't want to take out the workman either, so I'll just throw this gently. I was a bit timid, but I didn't want to kill anybody. So we'll go Owl and we'll go Juju. I'm starting to think the Juju I shouldn't be putting with because I keep missing. But I think this is your understable approach disc, like your spin. Maybe a longer range putter, circle 2, just for floaty bids. But this I think is an understable approach disc. And this is your Toro. Bit short, but they're online. This red is so good, I'm starting to get all confused. Hole 6, 70 metre par 3, low ceiling, very grabby, thick grass at the moment, so you've really got to fly the basket through a low ceiling. I think I can only get there with the Lark, but I think this is too overstable, but it's a headwind so it may turn a bit, so this is a throw and hope. So you can use the Cardinal as a forehand scramble disc. Worked well. Hole 7, 65, 70-ish metre par 3. Uphill through a gap to a basket that's usually pretty exposed to the wind. I don't really have I normally throw a backhand these days because I'm not throwing many sidearms, but I'll try and sidearm a Cardinal there. Cardinal's good. Hole 8, 85 metre par 3. I usually try and throw a Roadrunner or a Shrike on a slight hyzer foot straight at it. Just go right of that skinny tree and inside the guardian tree down near the green. But we're throwing the Lark into a headwind. I'll try and get it nose down and see if I can get some turn out of it. Quite a headwind now. Okay. I might have pulled over on that a bit, but it certainly turned and stayed turned. I deliberately put myself here just to try these shots. Not really. Right, we'll try a Wren, just simple upshot, and we'll try an Owl to see how they go. Not good. Go inside. are as poor as each other. We'll try the owl as a headwind putter. Hole 9, 90 metre par 3, tight gap. You either hit this tree or you go into that muck on the right. I would normally throw a road runner here and get pretty close if I do it right, but I'm not going to throw the Lark because I don't trust the grip and the release, so I'm just going to throw the Cardinal because it's fun. Not playing for par. Not great. Try our putters. Pretty much on top of each other, I think. Thank you for watching me test 5 discs from Stokely Discs. I think it was -5, maybe -4. I'll just add up the score and we'll go have a chat about the discs. See you soon. Hi, I'm back. I think I had a -5. I think I got holes 1, 3, 4, 5 and 7. So yeah, it was a good round with 5 discs I'd never thrown before, and I still don't know the flight numbers apart from the weird putter, the Juju. So I'll stitch the flight numbers in post-production. So what do I think? Okay, I'm going to go from least favourite to most favourite disc. My least favourite would be the Lark. This is purely subjective and it's purely me. It feels a little tall in the hand for me. I'm normally throwing a flat road runner or an Insanity in this sort of fairway driver slot or a Crave, and they're just a little flatter. The plastic is too slippery for me, but Bespoke wanted me to try the different plastics out. If this came in a grippier, gummier plastic, I would probably like it, but I just couldn't get this to spin up and fly properly. That's probably purely on me. So it's fine, and I'm sure if you like a nice neutral FD slot, you'd probably go a long way with this disc. So that's the Lark. Second least favourite would be the Owl. Nothing wrong with it. It's an overstable approach disc. I probably underthrew it more than I threw it properly, so it tended to end up a little short. That's just me getting repsing with this disc. This is also mesoplastic, but this feels a lot gummier than the Lark, so it's a bit odd. But it's just pop toppy for an overstable approach disc. But it's fine. It feels like a Toro to me, but Toros feel a lot stiffer, and yeah, I don't know. I throw a Toro or an Anvil in this slot, but it's perfectly fine. When I say it's my second least favourite, it's still a pretty good disc. Certainly overstable and a lot of fun to throw, and the stamp is really cool. Third would be the Juju. Funky disc. I didn't think I would like the thumb tracks, but to be honest, when I was throwing it, it didn't bother me. I like understable approach discs. I throw a spin a lot. I even putt with a spin. I just took a spin to camber and putted with that and putted pretty well. This feels a bit weirder than a spin. Spin's actually pretty unique. They have like a really concave sort of, rim, so it just comes off the fingers easy. This is a lot more lid-like, but it was fine. It was actually really fun to throw, and yeah, I quite like it. And I think this thumb track is quite clever for just different size hands. So, my hands would be down here and Scott Stokely's would be up there somewhere. So yeah, good fun disc, good toss disc, I think. My second favourite disc was the Cardinal. This is really good. So good I'm actually thinking of maybe getting one, because I don't really have an overstable mid in my bag at the moment. I kind of power down on a Crave. I throw a Z Flex Buzz, which is usually stable enough for me, and if I need a little bit more overstability, I will throw a Crave sort of softly, and it will fade a little more. But This was really good sidearm. Got me a birdie on hole 7. Wasn't expecting to get anywhere near it with a sidearm mid. Yeah, just really nice. This is thermoplastic. Feels like Innovastar plastic, and yeah, I was really impressed with this. I like this one a lot. And my favourite disc, because I don't think I missed a putt with it, was the Wren limited edition in Strato plastic putt and approach. Just feels like a vanilla putter, but wow, I really liked it. I've just started messing around with Innova Invaders, and I've got some Nexus Invaders coming to try and putt with, but gee, maybe I was a bit premature because I could easily just pick up 6 or 7 of these, and yeah, it just felt really good. And it got me a birdie on hole 4. I hit the cage. It was, I think, literally, I'll have to check the footage, but I think it was like literally 3 or 4 inches just under the lip of the cage from acing on hole 4. So it throws well and it putts beautifully. Yeah, good. So overall, thank you to Bespoke for lending me these 5 discs. I had a lot of fun. I had a -5 round with just 5 discs, and yeah, it was good. I think trying different discs occasionally helps your disc golf game because it makes you think a little, gives you a puzzle to solve, and yeah, maybe just unlock some facets of your game that you didn't know were there. Makes you throw a few more creative shots, a few different lines. So yeah, thanks again to Bespoke. Get into Bespoke, 113 Highbury Road, Burwood, and you can get these discs there right now. See you next time.